This is a Rosemary Serrano production from the Wired Up TV team and family, Best Tupac Alive channel, and past and present political news.
How's it going, my people? This is your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another episode of Wired Up TV. Hope you guys got your hands on the steering wheel and keeping your eyes on the road. Take care of everything you guys got to handle, no matter what it is, guys. Keep your eyes on the road. Life is like a car. You let go of that steering wheel, boom, crash. Stuff gets hectic. Keep it straight. You get to your destination, you get to your goal, you finish it all off, man. You know what I'm saying? I worry about you guys, So just keep your hands on the steering wheel. Let's get down to the nitty gritty, guys. I want to read you guys some here that's very shocking. And yes, it has to do with Tupac, Reverend Jesse Jackson. You know what I mean? Who was there when Tupac was in the hospital at AMC Las Vegas. This is very, very sticky, so you guys have to listen close. Pause it if you have to read this over, or whatnot. But you guys got to read this. It's very important documents that cracking the case wide open, basically show you how deep this was and how complicated it was to be able to get Tupac out of that hospital alive, because people wanted him dead, man. And when somebody wants you dead, and especially when it's the government or the police that can cover stuff, or people with money, it's really hard to get away with it because they can get you in so many ways. And especially when the media portrays you as this gangster, gangbanger, and all this stuff, hanging around with the Bloods and things like that, they won't look at it twice. They would think you got what you deserve, and that's that. So we have to read into this. Things ain't like they are sometimes, so you have to look in deep to it. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. So check it out. Sonny Thomas is the man who at the time of Tupac Shakur's death worked for Davis Mortuary, along with James Jones, who today are currently the owners of Thomas and Jones Funeral Home. Only about 9 minutes driving distance from the University Medical Center in Las Vegas, where Tupac was supposed to have been, considering it only cost around $1,700 to have a loved one cremated in Las Vegas currently. I am sure it was cheaper back in '96. So why on earth would you possibly pay someone $3 million? Is Sugar lying? Who the F knows? Laugh out loud. But he has been heard saying this statement over and over again, and that the man he paid to have Tupac cremated apparently vanished into thin air. He actually didn't vanish. His name's Sonny Thomas, an African-American funeral director that has affiliation with the Reverend Jesse Jackson in some way. Also, the normal way that it usually works when someone dies in a homicide is this: the police and the coroner are involved, of course, and the coroner is supposed to notify the next funeral home morticians on rotation. I believe the family can suggest who they would like to have handle the services or cremation as well, which he was requested by Afeni Shakur. It is all in the coroner's report. However, a lot of the things in that report are falsified, but this is not. How would Afeni know who to request other than someone either Suge Knight or Jesse Jackson recommended? That's so true. Oh yeah, wasn't Jesse Jackson at the hospital with Tupac, by the way? He sure was. That is proven, guys. When I located and interviewed with Sonny Thomas, and also one for James Jones with the same interviewer for an African American historical library through the University of Las Vegas, neither one of them make mention of any events of '96. But shit, would you? The interviewer goes on to ask both men if, you know what I'm saying, and then it goes on, my people. This is so important, because both of these men, the owners of this funeral home where Tupac was allegedly cremated, have affiliations with the Reverend Jesse Jackson. And it's so true. Afeni Shakur had supposedly just lost her son, right? Supposedly, which she didn't, right? Tupac was going to fake his death, and Afeni Shakur knew about it. All right? Think quick. Where and how, being that she has no relations in Las Vegas, probably had never been before, maybe 1 or 2 times. I mean, who knows? Where would she know where to cremate somebody and things of that nature? When Suge was from Las Vegas, he had a home there. He knew everybody around there. So did the Reverend Jesse Jackson. She had to get that information from either Jesse Jackson or Suge Knight. More than likely Suge Knight, because he's the one that allegedly paid the $3 million for this guy to cremate Devin Clark, right? Or I'm sorry, supposedly Tupac, but it was Devin Clark, right? This is so fishy, guys. We need to look into this stuff more. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys know. If you have any information, wireduptvforyou@gmail.com. wireduptvforyou@gmail.com. This is so fishy. Okay. Now trip out on this. Jones Funeral Home was formed is very sketchy because apparently whomever owned David's funeral at the time of Tupac's death was said to have sold the company within some sort of funeral network. It is all very confusing. So as far as we know, the owner of David's Funeral Home back in '96 could have been the one involved and the one that received the $3 million and disappeared or retired, in which Suge Knight alleges he paid, which would make more sense considering we wouldn't find that person anywhere. Were Sonny and James completely in the dark about who they were cremating? Well, we'll probably never know the answer to that one. It is very interesting, guys. This is something the Wired Up TV team is researching deeply, and we're trying to find out what's going on with this, who was involved, and all those stuff. We understand that these guys that we mentioned are allegedly deceased. We will be making some phone calls. We will be trying to figure out exactly 100 what's going on, what's popping. But we wanted to let you guys know what we found. We want to let you guys in on this, and we want to hear your guys' opinion because, as you guys know, Wired Up TV is your channel, the people's channel, the realest channel. So we want to know what you guys think, man. This is so interesting, and it shows how deep Pac went into this and how hard it is to, to fake your death and to get away from somebody so powerful, Jesse Jackson, we all know, was there, my people. I mean, this is known. It was on the news, when they mentioned that MC Hammer was there, people in the likes of Jesse Jackson, and all this good stuff. I mean, we know that the Reverend was there, right? It's no secret. It's no puzzle. Everybody knows that the Reverend Jesse Jackson was there. So, I mean, that's that, right? But, I mean, is it that? We want to know 100%, guys, what is really going on here. We know Jesse Jackson was there. So now picture this, guys. Tupac is in the hospital. He lets his mom know, maybe the Reverend Jesse Jackson know. Look, I gotta look at who's trying to get me. I got the letter in the mail. We talked to this person. They told me it was the government. It was the feds. I can't escape these people. You know what I mean? It's gonna be hard. I need to get out of here. Please help me. Who would know where to get somebody? Who's gonna make that call? Jesse Jackson or Suge Knight too? Or Jesse Jackson will get a hold of Suge Knight to get a hold of where to be able to get a fake body, of who to get a fake body, right? Or Tupac could already had it planned, because remember, he got that letter in the mail, so he could have told him, look, guys, I know who's trying to get me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to let nobody know because of this probably getting out. Look, I got somebody that is passing away by the name of Devin Clark, that we're going to use his body to cremate as quick as possible so nobody can do no DNA tests or none of that stuff on him. Okay? Boom, boom. I need help. I need a mortuary that can do it quick, that will keep their mouths shut. All right? Suge is ready to pay him $3 million, for him. And if he needs more, maybe they can give him more. These are what people think. These are what people are talking about. All right? This is not something your boy Wired Up Danny Boy invented. All right, these are things that have been out there, guys. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what your guys' opinion are, and I want to know what you guys know. All right, because this is why we put this out. We're putting this out to the world so the world can know. If this is real, the world should know. Tupac said that himself, guys. Right? If it's real, the world should know. We can't keep anything under wraps or anything in the closet. That's against everything that Tupac stood for or believed in. So this is why we're putting this out. I want to know what you guys think, guys. Keep your head in the game. Keep your head up. Don't be afraid to be different. Don't just follow a crowd just because you're scared to be put on blast. Get put on blast. That takes courage, man. And that builds character. F what anybody thinks, man. Believe what you're going to believe. And keep your head up and keep a smile. And believe things are always going to get better because God got you. And we got you. All right? So you guys keep your head up. Keep doing your research. Keep doing your thing. Don't let up. And like I always tell you guys, always stay wired up, my people. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out, my folks.